Today, we unravel the mysteries of human achievement and unlock the gates to boundless empowerment. For nestled within the fabric of our daily routines lies a singular habit, a habit so potent it has the power to bestow upon you a mantle of greatness. Amidst the hustle and bustle of our modern lives, there exists a subtle yet profound force, a habit that when cultivated with diligence and intention can elevate you to heights beyond your wildest dreams. It is not the grand gestures or momentous acts that define our success, but rather the daily rituals, the habits that shape our destiny. And within the realm of habit lies a treasure trove of untapped potential, waiting to be discovered by those brave enough to seek it. It is the habit of setting audacious goals and pursuing them with unwavering determination. It is the habit of seizing each day as an opportunity for growth, of embracing challenges as stepping stones to success. Consider, if you will, the lives of history's greatest achievers, the titans of industry, the visionaries, the trailblazers. What set them apart from the masses was not merely talent or luck, but a steadfast commitment to their craft, a dedication to mastery that propelled them to greatness. They understood that success is not a destination, but a journey marked by the daily cultivation of habits that lead to excellence. For just as a single drop of water has the power to carve through stone, so too does the habit of self-improvement have the power to shape your destiny. Together, let us embark on this noble quest, and may we emerge victorious, powerful beyond belief. Earl Nightingale, in his inspiring program, The Strangest Secret, posits that what you think over time becomes your reality. This idea, also expressed by Ralph Waldo Emerson, highlights that you become what you predominantly occupy in your thoughts. The law of the mind, according to Nightingale, is extremely powerful and serves as a fundamental law to explain many others addressing the action of the mind. Its natural extension is the third law of success, known as the law of mental equivalence. This law holds that your primary responsibility to yourself is to create a clear and accurate mental representation of what you wish to experience in every aspect of your external life. If you seek happiness, you need to clearly define what that means for you and build an exact mental picture of that happiness. The same applies if you yearn for good health, satisfying relationships, or financial prosperity. You must create in your mind a detailed image of those desires. Nightingale argues that this process is the crucial starting point that invariably leads to the realization of your dreams and goals. The fourth law of success, as explained by Nightingale, is the law of correspondence, a notion that has been discussed for millennia and explains human experience. This law states that what is within is reflected without. Your external life is an almost exact reflection of what is happening in your mind, both at the conscious and subconscious levels. This law of correspondence also holds that your external world of material achievements will correspond exactly to your inner world of readiness. The more knowledge and skill you acquire to be more effective in your work, the more you will be paid. You cannot expect to acquire or achieve something outwardly until you have acquired or achieved it inwardly. The law of correspondence reigns supremely. It operates constantly in various areas. First, in your attitude, how others perceive and treat you reflects your internal attitude. Second, in your relationships, these reflect your attitude and personality. If you are a positive person, you will have positive relationships. By becoming more patient and loving, your relationships will change immediately, like a mirror. The third area where the law of correspondence operates is in health. According to Nightingale, much of your health is directly linked to specific attitudes that can cause anything from minor illnesses to serious conditions. Holistic medicine suggests that there are corresponding mental attitudes for most common ailments, from colds to serious illnesses. In summary, according to Nightingale, the law of correspondence establishes that your external world reflects your internal world, and understanding and working with these mental laws are essential to achieving your dreams and goals. The fifth law of success is the law of belief, which states that what you believe with emotion becomes your reality. You always tend to act consistently with your deepest beliefs. Your beliefs act as a filter or screen that edits incoming information and only allows into your conscious awareness those things that you have already decided are true about yourself and the world. As William James of Harvard said, belief creates the actual fact. In the Bible, it is said, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. For example, if you absolutely believe that you are destined to achieve great success in life and that nothing can stop you from reaching the greatness that is rightfully yours, you will act consistently with that belief and eventually make it a reality. If you doubt your ability to succeed for some reason, this negative belief will manifest in your tendency to hold yourself back. The most important part of the law of belief is the need to question your own limiting beliefs. These are the beliefs that act as brakes on your potential, the persistent doubts and fears that people have about themselves and their abilities, which lead them to settle. When you have limiting beliefs, you tend to settle for much less than you are capable of. To embark on the path to extraordinary success, we must first confront these limiting beliefs head on. We must dare to question their validity, to shine a light on the falsehoods that hold us back from realizing our dreams. And what better way to do so than to seek the wisdom of those who know us best? Ask them, my friends, ask them what limiting beliefs they perceive in you, for often it is through the eyes of others that we gain clarity on our own limitations. But remember that limiting beliefs are but mere illusions, smoke and mirrors that cloud our judgment and hinder our progress. Test them against the light of truth. Ask yourselves, have others with similar limitations achieved the success we desire? And as you ponder this question, reflect on your actions, for it is in your deeds, not your words, that your true values and beliefs are revealed. Children are very aware of this and ignore their parents' advice when their parents say, do as I say, not as I do. The truth is that we all seem to know that a person's actions are the true reflection of their deepest convictions. There is much confusion and unhappiness in the world today because many people feel that if they say something emphatically enough or write it down, it means they really believe it. But this is false. You only truly believe in what you do. Your actions speak much louder than your words. For example, if you truly believe in the values of persistence and dedication in the things you do every day, if you truly believe in the values of honesty, integrity, and self-discipline, you will demonstrate these qualities in each of your behaviors. In fact, you can determine a person's values by observing what they did in the past when the pressure was on. Only when you are forced to make a decision is when you know what you truly value. For example, when you must choose between family and work or between money and honesty, your true values come to light. The wonderful and important thing about your values is that you can develop them in yourself by disciplining yourself to act consistently with them. Even if you haven't yet made them a fixed part of your character, the seventh law of success is the law of motivation, which says that everything you do is triggered by internal desires, impulses, and instincts, many of which may be at an unconscious level. Your attitudes and behaviors will be determined by your dominant motivations, by what you really want and need in life, not by what you think you want. This is an extension of the law of values, and it is very important that you understand it. There is a simple formula called the ABC, formula of human motivation and human action. The ABC acronym stands for antecedents, behavior, and consequence. Antecedents are the things that happen before behavior. Behavior is the things you do, and consequences are what happens as a result of your behavior. We know that psychologically, only about 15% of your motivation comes from antecedents, from what you read, learn, or are told to do or not do. You see, a staggering 85% of your motivation stems from the expectations you hold, the beliefs you harbor about the future that awaits you. The clearer you paint the picture of your desired future, the more vividly you envision the consequences of your actions, the stronger your motivation becomes. Clarity is not a luxury, it is a necessity. It is the cornerstone upon which success is built. For without absolute clarity about your goals, about the outcomes you seek to achieve in every facet of your life, your motivation wanes, your efforts falter. Now, let's talk about the ABC formula, a simple yet profound concept that holds the key to understanding motivation and behavior. It's a simple equation. Action begets consequence. But here's the twist. It's not just your actions that shape your reality. It's also your inactions. Yes, my friends, even the decision to do nothing carries with it a consequence. What you do, as well as what you fail to do, will have consequences in your future, and sometimes the consequences can be dramatic. A good exercise for success is to write a description of the kind of person you would like to be and the kind of life you would like to lead. The most powerful faculty you have is your ability to think, your ability to understand. The more precisely you can think about who you are and what you want to achieve and how to achieve it, the more effective and successful you will be. The 10th law of success is the law of subconscious activity, and it has several applications. The first part of this law is that any thought or idea mixed with emotion that you hold in your conscious mind will be accepted as a command by your subconscious mind. This means that any thought, idea, or goal you can continuously hold in your mind, you can achieve because your subconscious mind will work to organize all your thoughts and actions to bring it into your reality. The second part of the law of subconscious activity is that your subconscious mind, once given the proper commands, will activate your reticular activation system and its function. Your reticular activation system's function is a brain filter-like part that alerts you to events that are consistent with your desires or dominant emotions. For example, if you decide you want to buy a red sports car, this desire would send a signal to your reticular activation system that red sports cars are now of paramount importance to you. From that moment on, you would see red sports cars everywhere, even blocks away. You would become extremely alert and sensitive to red sports cars, as well as to the means to obtain one. If one of your goals is to achieve financial independence, the reticular activation system will make you extremely sensitive to all kinds of opportunities around you that would help you earn more money. You would hear and see things everywhere that you might not have been aware of at all in the absence of having set this goal and planted it in your subconscious mind. The third part of the law of subconscious activity is that your subconscious mind, which controls your autonomic nervous system and all your muscles, nerves, actions, and reactions, also controls your body language and your tone of voice. Professor Moravian of the University of California at Santa Barbara has concluded that when you communicate with others, 55% of the message you send is contained in your body language. 38% of the message is contained in your tone of voice, and only 7% of the message is contained in the actual words you use. And your body language and tone of voice are largely controlled by messages about yourself and your goals that you have sent to your subconscious mind as a result of how you think and feel. For example, when you have had a success of any kind, you send an emotional charge to your subconscious mind that tells it you are a winner. For some time afterward, you will walk, talk, act, and think like a winner. Your step will be more energetic, your voice will be stronger, your eyes will be more focused, and your body language will signify this belief about yourself. Your subconscious mind will accept your predominant emotional thoughts and organize your whole body, voice, and tone to fit a pattern consistent with that. The 9th law of success is the law of expectations, often called the self-fulfilling prophecy law, is one of the most powerful laws because of its simplicity and predictability. This law simply states that what you confidently expect tends to materialize in your life. You do not get what you want, but what you expect most intensely. For this reason, a self-expectancy attitude can lead to great success in all areas of your life. The wonderful thing about the law of expectations is that you have the power to manufacture your own expectations. You can decide to expect only good things to happen to you. You can walk, talk, and act as if you believe that everyone is conspiring to help you achieve your goals. You can become what Clement Stone often called a reverse paranoid. You can convince yourself that everyone is conspiring to do you good. The way you apply the law of expectations is by constantly seeking the good in every person and in every situation. When you have a temporary setback, you can look for the valuable lesson it might contain. Instead of getting angry, you can say to yourself something like, "I believe in the perfect outcome of every situation in my life." This type of affirmation makes you approach everything you do with a more positive, open, and optimistic attitude. The most powerful expectations are those you hold for yourself. You should approach everything you do with a calm and confident attitude of expectation. You should expect to succeed more often than not, expect to win more times than you lose, and expect to eventually reach your goals if you persist long enough. The 10th law of success, which applies to many other areas of life, is called the law of concentration. It states that Whatever you focus on and repeatedly think about with emotion tends to become more and more a part of your internal and external life. The 11th law of success is the law of habit. It states that virtually everything you do is automatic and unconscious. You are largely a creature of habit. From the moment you wake up in the morning until you go to bed at night, you tend to follow the path of least resistance and do the things you have become accustomed to in the past. There is nothing wrong with establishing habits that allow you to simplify your life. In fact, your life becomes successful to the extent that many of the things you once needed to concentrate on, like driving a car, have become automatic and unconscious. There are several parts to the law of habit. The first part is that good habits are hard to form but easy to live with. The second part is that bad habits are easy to form but hard to live with. One of the most difficult changes of all are bad habits that are counterproductive to the goals you wish to achieve. Therefore, it is important for you to sit down and reflect on the habits you have and carefully analyze them. You need to decide if they are leading you toward your goals or away from them. The third part of the law of habit is that your mind becomes a slave to your habit. Once you form a habit, your mind becomes accustomed to following that pattern rather than thinking of new ways to act. That is why it is so important to break bad habits and replace them with positive habits. You can accomplish this by practicing the law of concentration in conjunction with the law of habit and continually thinking about how you would be with a new habit or behavior. This sends this message to your subconscious mind, and eventually you begin to behave in a manner consistent with the new habits you desire. And so, my friends, let us carry forth the flame of inspiration ignited within us. As we part ways, let us not forget the profound truth that it is our daily habits, our rituals of excellence that shape the trajectory of our lives, and it is through the strokes of habit, of unwavering commitment, relentless pursuit of growth, and unyielding determination that we craft our masterpiece. So let us pledge here and now to embrace this habit of empowerment, to nurture it, to cultivate it, until it blooms into fruition. As you depart from this gathering, remember that the journey to greatness begins with a single step, a step towards the cultivation of habits that propel you towards your highest potential. And though the road may be fraught with challenges and obstacles, know that with each stride, you grow stronger, more resilient, more powerful than you ever thought possible. So go forth, embrace the power of habit, and let it guide you to heights beyond your wildest dreams. For in the end, it is not the destination that defines us, but the journey of self-discovery, of growth, and of transformation. And just this habit, practiced with unwavering commitment and dedication, has the power to make you powerful beyond belief. Until we meet again, may your path be illuminated by the light of possibility, and may you walk it with unwavering resolve. For within you lies the power to shape your destiny, to become the most powerful version of yourself imaginable.